Okay, I think we are live on YouTube. Good evening, YouTube. My name is Andrea. I will be the host for this conversation. By the way, I am replacing Brizola, and he brought a really good topic for us to discuss. Today, we are going to talk about tattooed on the soul. What leaves a mark on us? I believe that it will be a profound conversation, but I really like it, guys. So, before I would like to explain how Talk and Talk works. I think it's important to have this explanation, okay? If you people are watching us on YouTube and don't know about this platform, now it's a great opportunity. Basically, here is a place where we can practice language such as English, Spanish, and French. This is not a class. It means that I am not a teacher. I am a student. I am here to develop my speaking skills as you guys. And as you know, we are in a safe place to do it because here we don't face correction, we don't face judgment, and we have a lot of people in this platform with the same goal that is improving their ability to speak in English, okay? So if you are watching us and want to know more about this project, please go to our website, talkandtalk.com.br, and there it's possible to find more information, okay? As we are here in seven, I will need to divide us, guys, you know about that, so that we have more time to discuss about the topic, okay? 10 minutes before the end, I will bring you here to discuss about how was the conversation for you, okay? And don't forget to introduce yourself in another room. Be respectful with each other, okay? But the most important, it's having fun, guys, and practice a lot, okay? So let me see what I can do today, guys. Okay, I think I will do it. So if you receive the invitation, please accept, guys. Have a great conversation and see you soon. Bye bye. Just Luluzinhas Club and Bolinhas Club today, okay, guys? So with me, I have Angélica, Diana, and Maria Eduarda. So could you start introducing yourself, Maria Eduarda, please?
Hello, I'm Maria Eduarda. I'm 28. People usually call me by Madu. I work as a data analyst and I work for a company based in São Paulo, but my working remotely in the past month, so I'm in the countryside of São Paulo. But I'm closer to Paraná than São Paulo capital. It's very far. I'm here on Talk and Talk since 2024, so it's almost 2 years. Last year, I focused on my postgraduate degree, and this year I am focused on my language. So I plan to finish my English achievement and start Spanish.
Wow, nice. Really good, Maria Eduarda. Thank you for coming. And Diana, please, it's your turn.
Hi, everybody. My name is Gianna. I am 25 years old. I was born and raised in the state of Bahia, here in Brazil. And last year, I was doing an exchange program in the United States of America in the University of Pennsylvania because of my master's degree. I was doing an exchange program inside my master's degree. And I am a pedagogue. And nowadays, I work as a early childhood educator. And I'm also doing a master's degree in education. And my research field is in hospital pedagogy with the usement of assistive technology.
Wow, really good, Diana. Diana, I don't know if I've already asked it for you, but you are a teacher, but you teach English or not?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, yes. Actually,
Oh,
I
nice.
work as an English teacher for early childhood education,
Okay, English teacher.
and
Okay,
I'm a pedagogue, so I can work with both, with
nice.
English and Portuguese as well.
Nice. And how do you see the kids learning English since the beginning? It's easier for them or not? It's a little hard.
Yes, absolutely. I last year I was working with group 5, K5, and group 3, children with 3 years old. And
Mhm.
if I tell you that the children with 3 years old can understand everything that I speak in English, can you believe it?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
And
I was
I've been
like, oh,
struggling a lot.
yes, I was like, oh guys, oh no 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 no, and I was asking to them, oh, can you understand what I'm saying to you? And they, yes, you said this, no 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 no.
Wow, it's amazing, right?
Yes, it's perfect. I love, I really love.
Nice. Nice. Thank you, Diana. Angelica, please.
Hi, girls. Good evening. My name is Angelica Catarini. I am 31 years old. I'm living in Campina Grande, Paraíba. I'm married. We don't have kids, any children, just pets, 2 dogs and 1 cat. And I am currently doing doctorate in business administration into FPB. And my goal here is to improve my English and Spanish, and gain confidence, and in the future obtaining work remotely because the opportunity to learn in English. And I enjoy this platform, Talk Talk, this month, this year. And since then, I participate in the daily immersion in English and Spanish every day. And that's all for now. Thank you.
Nice, Angelica. And do you feel a little confused when you need to change the idiom? For example, you are in a English conversation and then you need to enter in a Spanish conversation. How do you deal with it?
Yeah, it's very difficult, but I manage it this way. In the morning, I participate in immersion in Spanish, and at the night, I participate in English.
Ah,
That's my strategy.
nice. Good strategy. Good strategy. Congratulations, girls. So, about myself, guys, I'm Andrea. I live in Guarujá, the coast of São Paulo. I am married. I have no kids, no pets. I work as an administrative assistant in a Japanese restaurant. I've been working there since 2017. What else? In my free time, I really like listening to music. I can't live without listening to music, guys. Drink wine, of course, on this summer. I like to drink beer or caipirinhas, you know. And what else? Speaking in English, I wish I could talk perfectly, but I can't. So that I am here to improve my ability, okay? And that's it, guys. That's it about myself. Let's start this profound conversation, okay? So, what experience in your life feel tattooed on your heart? Madu, I will start with you, please.
Oh, these questions are like I talk it with my therapist.
Yes, exactly.
But I have some experience that I feel is tattooed on me. Like the first time I was on an airplane, so
You
it was really
flown, I think. I don't know.
flying. Yes, because I did it when I was 19, so it's not like I'm traveling with my family on airplane during my childhood. And I
Mhm.
did it by myself. I was not with my family because it was expensive for us, and I got this opportunity alone. So I was like, oh my God, I'm the first person on airplane. So I see the ocean, the clouds was very emotional for me.
Mhm.
And also, it's not so huge, but I have a dog right now, and she's very special for me. And I remember the first time I saw, she's like, "Oh, it's so cute. I
So,
want this one," and I caught her, and oh, my little dog. So I can't think about this tour right now, but there are a lot of moments like it's very special for me.
Wow. And this travel that you had, Madhu, was abroad or not? This
Yes, was
experience.
abroad. I got a airplane
Mm-hmm.
to Rome and then to Rome from Malta. So I got two.
Wow.
I need to make connections, and I didn't speak English well, and even Italian. And
Uh-huh.
Italians are so loud, and oh my god, I need information. They so it was really hard for me, but it was funny because at the end, everything goes well. But it was a really great experience because I never did it, but when I did it, I did everything at the same time.
Oh my gosh, you are so brave because I went to Italy in 2018, but I was like, I don't know, guys, for almost 40, and it was my first abroad, my first trip abroad, and I went alone as well. With my poor English, I suffered a lot, but it was the so magical. It was a turning point in my life. After this trip, I we start studying English again, and since then I am here practicing. Okay, and I can imagine how did you feel, Madhu? Because I was like excited, afraid, a lot of feelings at the same time. So you were so young, I was like a woman. You a woman already. You were so young. So congratulations. What about you, Diana?
Well, definitely I can say the same, just like Maria Eduarda, and I can show you.
Wow.
Look at this.
Oh,
You can see very well, but you can see a lot of things about traveling.
yeah.
And this is like my magical place where I
Nice.
put all the things that I bought in the travelings that I make. And my first time taking an airplane was in 2024 because I went to Portugal
Mhm.
for an educational congress, and it was so magical, just like you guys said. And as last year I went to the USA to do an exchange program, and it was so magical, and I really loved all the experience that I had in that opportunity because I live in the favela. So this
Mhm.
is something that a lot of people around me can't imagine doing, even me. And this is so good, makes me feel like, oh, I can have a dream and I can achieve my dream, and I can achieve my goals, and dreams can become true.
Exactly. And Diana, I don't know if you feel like that, if you felt like that, because when I went to Italy for my first time, guys, I felt like, oh, after that the trip, I felt like I can do everything that I want. It's possible, we just need to believe on ourselves. So after that I became another Andrea, definitely, definitely. I couldn't go to a shopping alone by myself. Now I go to concerts by myself. Can you imagine that? I went to Rome by myself, guys. Come on. I go to shopping, go to a cinema, go to concert. It's so small, So, but I wasn't like that. So it's so nice when you realize the power that you have, And when we achieve something that we really want, it's really magical. I really appreciate that, guys. Go ahead.
Oh, Andre, I have a question. What is the motive that makes you did this traveling alone to Rome?
Guys, maybe you will think that, oh, it's so silly, but you too, do you know the band you too? Because of this band, I decided to go to Italy by myself to see a U2 concert there, you know? I am a big fan, a huge fan of this band, and I could, I wish I could follow the band around the world, but it's necessary to have a lot of money. I don't have, so when it's possible, and oh my gosh, it was the best thing that I did in my life. I can say that. Really. Really crazy, right? What about you, Angelica?
It's about the experience, the tattoo in my life.
Yes, the question
Uh,
number one.
one. I remember there's some moments from my childhood,
Mhm.
especially the time that I spent with my cousins at my grandparents' house. Because every Sunday, my family get together doing some, like to say, prepare delicious food. Uh, and I also remember this um, period of my childhood, and also participating in some courses about arts, about artesanato, craft,
Mhm.
and painting class with my mother when I participated in school activities, something like that. I remember this kind of experience tattoo in my heart. And another moment that I remember, good memory, it was the time that I spent with my best friend.
Mhm.
Because after school we spent all afternoons talking, eating ice cream, waking around, sitting under a tree and share history. It laughs a lot. So these memories stay with me because we're very simple,
Mhm.
but it's very special at the same time. I remember this type of activities with my mother, with my best friend, and also with my grandparents, my family.
Really nice, Angelica. And you makes me remind about my childhood as well. I used to spend my school vacation on my grandmother's house in São Bernardo do Campo. All my family is from there. And I am a only child, but I have a lot. I have. Yes, I have. I have a lot of cousins, to play, and it was really amazing because I was a queridinha da vovó, you know. I was a queridinha da vovó, and all the time my cousins like feel a little envy this kind of thing because my grandma, put so much attention on me and I love it, so I just remember that right now, after you said about your childhood as well, Angelica. Really
Yeah, it's
nice.
so special this moment. Unfortunately, my grandparents are no longer alive
Yeah.
this day, but I keep these memories in my mind.
Yes, yes. And I think we have a lot, right, guys? Because maybe it's like for time to time, because we change a little our perspective, our goals, so there are times that, oh, this is something that mark my life. And then, in childhood or when you were in high school, when you have a lot of friends, you know. So I think it's that. Let me see here, girls. Let's move on. Gianna, is there a person who left a permanent mark on who you are today?
Well, definitely. And I have a vision of life that everybody that we have a kind of relationship leaves a mark on us because we are always talking with some people and teaching something and learning something, and we always have this kind of things happening with us. But the most recently person that I can say that leaves something like this on me is someone that I met in the United States, and It was very important for the time that I was living there and until nowadays, the
Mhm.
person that I am right now.
Really nice. And I totally agree with you, Gianna. I think everybody that we have the opportunity to stay, to have a conversation. I don't know, guys. There is a special place in our heart, you know. I believe in it. What do you think, Madhu?
I agree with Diana. I think every steps of your life will have persons that make marks on us since we was a kid and until when you're going to die. But I remember when I was a kid, I have some teachers that are really important to me, like in a good and a bad way. So I remember that I have a teacher because I play basketball for almost 7 years, and my basketball teacher was really important to me because he's like, you need to have a schedule, you need to play, you need to have good meals, you need to study, you need to have friends to focus. So I was a kid, but I understood in that age that we need to focus. It's not like I'm sleep and in another day I'm going to become a player. And it was really important to me because until today I remember like I was 7 years old. But being a athlete that time it was important, and this teacher make a really mark on me because I'm really focused until today. And when I'm like, oh, I'm lazy, I remember he say this kind of words. And also some friends from different parts of my life, from high school, from university, because when I changed schools like 3 or 4 times at my life. So I was changing the environment. So I start with friends from my neighborhood. Then I moved to a school far from my home. So these changes make me feel more confident because I know people from different perspectives of money, different perspectives from life. So these marks on me are really important.
Yeah, Madhu, you said about teachers, and I do believe that they have the power to transform our lives, right? Gianna, so listening it because you are a teacher, you have this power. Congratulations. Because I had a Portuguese teacher when I was 7 years old. I believe I was in the first year of school. And I remember that I was a bad uh, student. You know, I didn't understand anything. And then I remember that this teacher went to my home to talk to my mother about what was going with me. And she promised to me to give me a doll in the end of the year if I started study hard, you know. And I remember that I started studying hard because of this, thinking about the doll, of course, you know. But can you imagine that this teacher had the power to transform the way that I could lead with my student my learning process, you know. I could understand better the things. I paid the attention on the teachers. I think it was, I don't know, guys, if you, I was in the first year. Maybe it was just one teacher. I don't remember. Anyway, and I remember that I could achieve the goal, you know, and I received the doll in the end of the year, and this teacher had a great had no this teacher yeah, had a great intelligence to do it, in that time, because she just, okay, Andrea, you will be a student that will not pass for the another year. Okay. But no, she uh, did everything that it was possible to see me going well, So it's amazing to think about that. So what about you, Angelica?
Yeah, I understand this kind of the power of the professor. Like the
Mhm.
professor captivated us, it's very special. And for me, about the person left permanent mark was my childhood best friend. In a positive way, she left this mark positive because we were very close in this time. We grew up together. We support each other while facing some new challenges in our school times. But she got married and had twins
Oh.
while I choose pursuing my studies, né? My academic
Mhm.
career, I complete my degree, né? Master, and now doctorate. But nowadays we don't talk a lot much anymore.
Mhm.
My I am trying to reconnect, rebuilding our connection, because it
Mhm.
was very special connection. She is a good friend. She is very loyal, very just person,
Mhm.
And even our lives takes different way, but I miss her.
Mhm.
This I feel this I miss her because I really trust her. And that's it. This my best friend.
Really
The time
nice.
at the school.
Really nice. And I think it's important to have this connection until we grow up, because I have some friends since I was a kid as well. And as you said, my friends have kids and I don't have, but we have a connection and I think it's nice. I think it's good. Okay, girls, let me see here. The question number 3, I think it's an interesting one, guys. And Angelica, can pen also leave positive marks in our lives? How do you see the fact that sometimes we suffered and, we don't like to remember when we pass it through difficult situations? So, how do you deal with it?
Yeah, about this question. Yeah, I believe the pain can leave positive marks if we're able to learn from it about the marks, because I believe this kind of difficulties that we pace gave through in the life often could be teach us something important lesson about ourselves, about help us develop the resilience and make us more aware about our limits and about our strength. So I believe the pain helps us grow and can make us more stronger instead of just constant suffering. I believe we can learning about the suffer, about the mark. That's it.
Yes, I got your mindset and I totally agree with you. But let me ask you something. Do you believe that it's possible to have this mindset like we are suffering and we are going to learn from it since we are a kid, a teenager? Because I don't know, guys, I think it's possible just when we are getting older that we understand the life. So, how do you see it?
Yeah, I believe just when I grew up, we grew up uh, because I believe this kind of maturity is building about the takes a long time
Mhm.
and depend on the experience that we have. And I believe the maturity is very important to learn about the suffer and get the different mindset, the mindset of the growth, you don't mindset in the pessimist way. It's a
Yes.
difficult, a hard, but can be building about it, this mindset.
Good, good. What about you, Gianna?
Well, most of my answers for most of the questions are something like it depends on the situation. Because I really think that we don't have a specific law or rule about something. I think that it depends on the situation, depends in the moment, it depends on the person. For example, I really believe that there are some situations of pain that you definitely couldn't ever, never see a positive mark on it. So it depends on our maturity and also depends in the situation. So
Exactly.
so, so so.
Yeah, no, I got your point because we change our mindset all the time, right, guys? But maturity play a bigger role to understand things that happens with us, guys. I believe that I am the oldest here in this room, so I can say it for you, okay? What about you, Madu?
I I believe that we can learn from our bad situations or pain situations, but it's not every moment that make you feel pain that you have a positive way. And this is something that I is really interesting to talk about it because some months ago I talked about it that make me feel like anger when someone is like, oh, you are passing through a really bad situation or a bad situation passed on TV, on journals, and people is like, oh, but we need to see this positive side. No, in this case, no, you need to see it's a bad situation, there's no positive side in this situation, come on. And there is a behavior that we are living since the pandemic. I read on a book, and there's a name for this behavior that we are avoiding as suffer, like everything needs to go well and we are putting our feelings in a box. So it's
Mm.
something that the world is passing because we suffer a lot on the pandemic, and we are like, we don't want feelings right now, we just want to move on. So it's normal, but I have this feeling that we can learn from all the situations, but it's not the all situations that they have a positive side.
Exactly, Madhu. And just to remember, I've just remembered, guys, that I've already brought a immersion about toxic positivity. It's kind of person that you said, Madhu, just see the bright side of the bad things all the time. No, guys, we need to allow ourselves to suffer. Sometimes it's necessary. And we grow with it, and we understand us in deeply. I believe that is necessary. And I totally agree with you, Madhu. Since the pandemic, we've been living like, oh, I cannot suffer anymore. I just want to have good things in my life. But guys, life is not a strawberry, right? And it's not a morango. Let's face the fear, because it's hard to live. It's not easy. So and toxic positivity, it's something that we need to pay attention, in my opinion. It's not a healthy behavior, you know. So, would you like to add something, guys? We can move on. Yeah. Okay, let me see here. Another interesting question. The question 6, deep one. Madhu, what moment in your life made you stronger?
Oh, maybe when I moved to São Paulo, because I moved alone and I didn't know how to take underground, how to go into university. So this made me feel stronger because everything that happened was new for me. And it's hard because everyone that was studying with me was from São Paulo, and I'm not. So my friends has family, they don't pay bills, they just live with their parents, and I was living by my own. So this moment was very hard. And also when like 2 years ago, 2 years and a half ago, I passed through a car accident, and the accident was not my fault. So I was really hurt. I have some injuries from this car accident. So I need to just accept it because it's something that happened, and I think no, this make me feel stronger because it's a really moment like, oh, I broke my leg, so I need to
Oh
stay
my gosh.
at my house. I need to go to the police. I need to go to the justice. So it's something that I never thought about it. I learned so much in these situations too.
Wow. Yes, guys. And when it's happened, I believe that we become more strong for sure, because guys, this week I had a simple, I was not feeling so well. I was a little sick and I needed to go to my home earlier. I needed to leave my job to go to home because I wasn't good. And I thought, oh my gosh, I didn't have a situation that I couldn't do, and I couldn't do what I want. Like my body needed a rest. And I want to solve a lot of problems in my job and I couldn't. I'm feel so small, because okay, now I need to respect my body and I need to go to home and to have to take a rest. And it makes me feel about it, Madu, because sometimes, guys, we think that we are a super woman, and we are not, So we need to think about that. It wasn't your fault, I know, but I don't know, guys. Just thinking about it, sometimes we think that we can do everything. What do you think, Gianna?
Well, um, I can see clearly two moments in my life. The first moment was when I went to the university to get my degree in pedagogy. I only use it to live in my my city, around my city. I never use it to take bus to go to some places or to go to the big city, which is Salvador. I only live in Lauro de Freitas. So I didn't knew how to move in all the places and how to go to the university and how to deal with the adulthood, because I was with 17 years old and everybody was like 20s and 30 and something like this. And I have to learn a lot of things. And last year, I can say last year, because I was living in the USA for 6 months. So I didn't knew anyone there. I didn't know about the culture. I didn't know a lot about the language, and I was having to learn about everything there. In the same moment that I was studying for my master's degree and trying to learn something in the university. So I had to be really, really, really stronger. And I can remember that in the moment that I was there in the USA, I broke up my relationship, and it was a very long relationship of 5 years, and it was very difficult for me. So, but it was necessary. So I can see that I'm more stronger, I am more decided about my life, about the things that I want, about the things that I don't want. So I can say this.
Wow, congratulations, girls, because I thought that I was a superwoman. I always think that I am a strong woman, but you are so younger, guys, and you have already done a lot of things to face yourselves themselves. So congratulations. It's not easy. What about you, Angelica?
About the difficult situation when I overcome challenging that I thought that I couldn't handle, such as exams, presentations, tests, and uncomfortable situation I had to face in university. This moment I feeling very small, insecure, but when I after past the moment, I felt good. I felt that I could be everything. I felt capable. So for me, this situation was very hard for me because I need to present an external evaluation, present my project with a specialized professor and doctorate studies. So for me, was very difficult, but I did it. I faced the challenge.
Yes, yes, guys. And in my case, I can share when my mother overgone a surgery because she had cancer 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I think. 2 years ago, I don't know. And oh my gosh, I am my only child, and my mom is a stubborn person. We have some fights, and it was really difficult, really difficult. Something that really helps me a lot is to be here on Talk and Talk studying English, guys. I just put my mind here on the immersions, to have conversations. It really helps me to survive, because it's not easy to deal with it, to not about the pressure, your mental pressure. So I feel really strong after this situation, but passed through difficult times, guys. When it comes to someone getting sick in your family, it's really hard, right? But it's okay. It's something that we need to face. Guys, I need to close the other room, but how was the conversation for you? To me, it was amazing. I really love it listening everyone here. So let me know, guys.
I love the conversation because we always deep conversation. I participated this missions, even in Spanish and in English, and for me it was very good. I really appreciate this conversation.
Nice. Thank you so much, Angelica. And the boy, oh, go ahead, Diana. Go ahead.
I can say the same. I can say the same, just like Angelica. And I always have this impression about staying here and talk because, and sometimes I'm not feeling so good about the things in my life. And when I came here and I talk with everybody, I have a great moment with you guys, and it's important and it's good to be here and share all this information and feelings and listen to histories and something like this.
Exactly. Thank you, Diana. Madhu, would you like to say something?
Yes, it was a great moment because these questions are important even on Portuguese. So we are challenged because the topic, and we are challenge ourselves because it's a topic in English. So it's a double challenge.
Exactly. Brizola did a great job with these questions, right, guys? Thank you, girls. And the boys, how was the conversation for you? It was deep. Pereira, let me know. Did you cry in another room or not?
Was good. Good talk with Jefferson because he's a clever guy, He had a lot of
Yeah.
sense to us. He's also talked to Alexander as well. Was a good talk to talk about. It's a deeper question. I really like this talk, There's a little
Mhm.
bit philosophy, deep, talk about love. We just answered 5 questions. I don't know about you. We
Nice.
stopped with 5 questions because the topic is it's a long talk about. That's it. That was awesome. That was
Really
good.
nice. Good to know about that, Pereira. Thank you. Mr. Jefferson.
You messed with us. Em português, você sacaneou com a gente.
Why?
You can't imagine. Today is
Remember?
Friday. Is day to drink beers, to talk about a lot of things. And 3 men talk about all of this. But
This
answer your
question.
questions. We talk a lot, special moments of resilience, and we grow a lot, and we learn that no pain, no gain, and you finish our conversation about love, and love is the answer for everything. And thank you for having us to love us here with you.
Really nice, really nice. You had a great time, boys. Congratulations. What about you, Alexandre?
I like it a lot. Listen opinion of Pereira. Pereira, it's a great mind, great point of view. Jefferson, it's a library in person.
Yeah.
Uh, have many, I don't know, conhecimentos in English. But I like it a lot. Listen opinion of my friends about this topic. Thank you, guys.
Really nice. Guys, I really love talking with all of you. I hope you have liked it as well. Okay. And that's it, guys. I need to start another immersion. You are invited to participate. And thank you so much. Bye bye, guys. Have a great night.